Imagine this. You are over 50. You come home at night feeling tired. You lie down in bed and hope for a long, deep sleep, but the hours pass and your eyes are still open, staring at the ceiling. You turn from side to side, waiting for sleep that never really comes, and when morning finally arrives, instead of waking refreshed, you feel even more exhausted than before. Your body is heavy, your mind is foggy, and the energy you once had seems to be slipping away. Little by little, this is the reality for millions of men over 50, and what makes it worse is that many accept it as normal. They think poor sleep, low energy, and constant fatigue are just part of aging, but here is the surprising truth. It does not have to be that way, because science has shown that one simple drink before bed can actually change the entire story. Imagine a natural drink that supports your sleep hormones, calms your mind, lowers stress, and helps your body fall into a deep, restorative rest. Imagine waking up in the morning, not dragging yourself out of bed, but rising with energy ready to take on the day. This is not about pills, not about complicated diets, not about expensive supplements. It is something that comes straight from the kitchen, a simple combination of ingredients that have been used for centuries now, backed by modern research and recommended by health experts for men who want to restore their sleep and reclaim their energy. Think about this. Every night your body begs for recovery. Your muscles need repair. Your brain needs rest. Your hormones need balance. But without quality sleep, none of this can happen, and so every day becomes harder. Your focus drops, your patience shortens, your motivation fades, and your health slowly declines. But the story can flip around when you give your body the right signals before bedtime, because when you prepare your body with the right nutrients at the right time, you activate the natural sleep switch inside your brain, and instead of fighting the night, you flow into it peacefully. Many men discover this too late, but those who do embrace it find that their 50s and beyond are not the end of energy, but the beginning of a stronger, healthier chapter. This drink works with your body, not against it, and that is why it is so powerful. It is simple, safe, natural, and effective. And once you try it, you will see how quickly nights of restless tossing can transform into nights of deep, calm sleep, and mornings full of energy. As men age, something begins to change in the way the body handles rest and recovery, and this is one of the reasons sleep gets worse after 50. Many men notice they cannot fall asleep as quickly as they once did, or they wake up multiple times during the night, sometimes for no reason at all, other times because of frequent trips to the bathroom. And even when they do sleep, it feels light and shallow, not the kind of deep sleep that makes you wake up refreshed. This is not simply bad luck. There are clear reasons behind it, and they all connect back to the natural changes in the body. First, melatonin, the hormone that tells the brain it is time to sleep, starts to decline with age. Less melatonin means weaker signals for the body to fall asleep quickly and stay asleep throughout the night. Another factor is testosterone levels, which also drop steadily after 40 and even more so after 50. Testosterone is not just about strength and muscle. It plays a key role in regulating mood, energy, and even sleep cycles. When testosterone is low, men often feel restless, irritable, and tired during the day, which makes it harder to fall asleep at night. Stress is another silent enemy. At this stage of life, many men are dealing with financial pressures, family responsibilities, health concerns, or even the simple stress of aging itself. When stress builds up, cortisol levels rise, and cortisol is the exact opposite of melatonin. It keeps the brain alert and wired when you should be relaxing. This creates a vicious cycle where high stress leads to poor sleep, and poor sleep leads to higher stress and lower energy. Lifestyle habits also add to the problem. Heavy dinners late at night, alcohol or too much caffeine during the day, and lack of exercise all interfere with the natural rhythm of the body. Combine all these factors together, and you have the perfect recipe for sleepless nights and dragging mornings. It feels as if the body is working against you and that nothing can stop this downward spiral. But the truth is, once you understand the reasons, you can begin to fight back, because poor sleep after 50 is not just fate, it is a signal that the body needs help. It needs the right environment and the right support to restore balance. And the good news is that natural solutions exist, simple habits and small changes can reset the system. And one of the most powerful changes is adding the right bedtime drink that works with your hormones, your nerves, and your brain chemistry to guide you into deep, refreshing sleep. Here is where the secret comes in. Because while many men over 50 turn to sleeping pills or over-the-counter solutions, the truth is that there is a much simpler and safer way. Research has shown that a natural, warm drink taken before bed can set the body into a state of calm and prepare the brain for deep, uninterrupted sleep instead of forcing sleep through chemicals. This method works by nourishing the body and balancing the hormones that control the sleep-wake cycle. Doctors like Dr. Rena Malik and many other health experts often highlight how the simplest lifestyle changes bring the biggest results, and among these, a bedtime drink stands out because it delivers nutrients directly when the body needs them most at night. Imagine you sit down at the end of a long day, and instead of scrolling on your phone or staying up late with the television, you prepare a soothing, warm drink and sip it slowly, letting your mind relax as the body begins to unwind. This act alone is powerful. It signals to your brain that the day is ending and rest is about to begin. But the real magic lies in the ingredients themselves, because the right combination can lower stress hormones like cortisol, reduce inflammation in the body, and at the same time, increase melatonin, the hormone that makes you feel sleepy. Many men ignore these small solutions because they sound too simple. But that is exactly the beauty of it. It is not complicated. It does not require expensive supplements or strict programs, just one small step every night that can unlock better sleep and better energy the next day. And the transformation is not only about sleep, it is also about how you feel in the morning. When the body finally gets the deep rest it needs, testosterone levels improve, metabolism resets, the brain feels sharper, memory strengthens, and even mood is lifted. So this is more than just a way to fall asleep faster. It is a way to restore balance in the entire system, which is why it becomes such a powerful tool for men over 50 who often feel their bodies slowing down in ways they cannot control. The secret is consistency. When you give your body the same natural signals every night, it adapts and rewards you with deeper, calmer sleep that keeps building night after night until suddenly you realize that the sleepless, restless nights you once accepted as normal are no longer a part of your life. The drink we are talking about is one of the simplest yet most powerful natural remedies for sleep and energy. It is nothing more than warm milk with a pinch of turmeric and a touch of honey. Now, at first, this may sound too basic to make a difference, but when you understand the science behind it, you see why generations before us relied on it and why modern research now confirms its benefits. Milk naturally contains tryptophan, which is an amino acid that the body converts into serotonin and later into melatonin, and these are the very chemicals that control your sleep cycle. When melatonin levels are steady, the brain understands that it is time to rest, and it becomes much easier to fall asleep and stay asleep through the night. Turmeric, on the other hand, is a natural anti-inflammatory spice. It has been used in traditional medicine for centuries because it calms the body, lowers oxidative stress, and helps fight the silent inflammation that builds up as we age. Men over 50, especially, often experience this kind of low-grade inflammation. It shows up as joint pain, stiffness, muscle soreness, and even restless nights. Turmeric works gently inside the body to quiet this fire, and when inflammation goes down, the body can relax deeply, making sleep smoother and more restorative. Adding a teaspoon of honey to this mix completes the picture. Honey provides a steady release of glucose, which helps the brain process tryptophan more effectively, and at the same time it prevents sudden dips in blood sugar that might wake you up at night. Many men do not realize how important stable blood sugar is for sleep, but it makes a huge difference together. These three ingredients create what some call a golden bedtime drink, because it not only helps you sleep but also supports overall health. Warm milk relaxes the nervous system. Turmeric reduces stress inside the body, and honey stabilizes energy. So instead of tossing and turning, your body enters a calm rhythm that naturally drifts into deep sleep. This is not a fad or a trend. It is a simple combination that has stood the test of time, and now with more men over 50 struggling to sleep, it is proving itself again as a safe, affordable, and natural way to restore rest and rebuild energy. When you drink this golden blend before bed, something amazing begins to happen inside the body, and it is not just about feeling cozy and warm. It is about triggering a chain reaction of natural processes that lead to deep, refreshing sleep. Within about 30 minutes, the tryptophan from the milk is absorbed and begins its journey of conversion. First into serotonin, which is the calming chemical that makes you feel relaxed, happy, and at peace. This is the first step toward restful sleep. Then, as night progresses, serotonin is converted into melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it is time to sleep. This means your body is not forced into rest, but gently guided into it, the way nature intended. Meanwhile, turmeric is working on a completely different, but equally important, level inside your body: low-grade inflammation, which many men over 50 carry without even realizing. It is one of the biggest reasons for restless nights. It makes the body ache, the joints stiff, and the muscles tense. Turmeric steps in to reduce this inflammation, lowering oxidative stress and helping your muscles and nerves relax so you are not carrying hidden discomfort into your sleep. At the same time, cortisol levels, the stress hormone, begin to drop because turmeric helps calm the stress response. When cortisol is high, the body stays alert and restless, but when cortisol falls, the mind can finally let go and drift into sleep. Honey adds yet another layer of support by preventing sudden dips in blood sugar levels that often cause men to wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning feeling hungry or uneasy. Instead, the gentle glucose from honey keeps the brain fueled throughout the night and makes melatonin more effective, so you stay asleep longer. The result of all these processes working together is simple. You fall asleep faster, you spend more time in deep restorative stages of sleep, and you wake up without the heavy, groggy feeling that often comes after a restless night. And the benefits build up the more consistent you are, the more your body begins to expect this routine. So after a week or two, many men notice they are falling asleep as soon as their head touches the pillow, staying asleep without interruptions, and waking up with a level of energy they have not felt in years. It is like resetting the clock on your body's natural rhythm. The benefits of this simple bedtime drink go far beyond sleep, and once men over 50 begin using it regularly, they realize how deeply it impacts many areas of their health, because sleep is not just about closing your eyes. It is about the body entering repair mode every night. And when you finally allow your system to rest the right way, everything else starts to improve. Muscles recover more fully, so the stiffness and soreness that usually greet you in the morning become lighter and easier to manage. The mind feels sharper because deep sleep is the time when the brain cleans itself, removing waste and resetting memory, so you start the day with more focus and clarity instead of brain fog. Testosterone levels, which naturally decline with age, also respond positively to quality rest, since most of the hormone production happens during deep sleep. Better sleep means better hormonal balance, which improves energy, drive, and even motivation. Men often report feeling more confident and productive during the day because they finally have energy that lasts instead of crashing halfway through afternoon. Another overlooked benefit is joint health, as turmeric reduces inflammation and the body gets proper recovery. Those aches in the knees, back, or shoulders that made nights uncomfortable. Start to calm down, digestion also improves. Because when the body is well, rested, the digestive system resets properly, balancing hunger hormones and metabolism. Many men even notice easier weight management since poor sleep is one of the biggest hidden causes of weight gain, and stubborn belly fat. Mood is another area that transforms men over 50 who felt irritable, restless, or easily frustrated begin to feel calmer and more positive because serotonin and melatonin work not just for sleep, but also for mental well-being. All of this builds a cycle of vitality. When you sleep, well, you wake up with energy. When you have energy, you move more, and when you move more, your health keeps improving instead of spiraling downward. So this simple drink is not only a recipe for better sleep. It is a recipe for restoring strength, focus, and youthfulness in a way that feels natural and sustainable. It proves that age does not have to mean decline. It can mean wisdom, balance, and taking smarter steps for health. And when men see these results, they realize it is not too late to reclaim the life force they thought was gone forever. Making this golden bedtime drink the right way is simple, but the details matter, because how you prepare it will decide how effective it becomes for your body. Start with 1 cup of low-fat milk, or if you prefer plant-based options, you can use almond milk or oat milk, though traditional cow's milk contains the highest amount of tryptophan. Gently warm the milk. Do not let it boil, because boiling can change the proteins and reduce the soothing effect. Once it is warm, add about half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Stir it slowly until it dissolves and turns the milk into a golden color. Then let it cool slightly before adding honey, because if the milk is too hot, the nutrients in honey lose their strength. 1 teaspoon of natural raw honey is enough to balance the drink and provide that gentle glucose push that will support melatonin through the night. Once it is ready, sit down in a quiet space and sip it slowly, letting the warmth calm your mind. It is best to drink it about 30 to 40 minutes before bedtime, so your body has time to absorb the nutrients and begin the natural process of relaxation. Consistency is the secret. Many men make the mistake of trying it once or twice and expecting instant results, but the body works on rhythm and habit. When you repeat this same routine night after night, your brain begins to connect the drink with the signal to prepare for sleep. Soon, the very act of making and drinking it becomes a trigger for relaxation. Another tip is to keep your dinner light. Heavy meals at night make the stomach work hard and interfere with sleep, so pair this bedtime drink with a balanced early dinner and you will see even stronger results. If you are lactose intolerant, do not worry. Almond milk or oat milk still provide the comfort and warmth that calms the body, though. You can also find lactose-free cow's milk, which preserves the natural tryptophan while avoiding discomfort. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon or ginger if you want extra flavor. Both of these spices carry calming properties that work beautifully with turmeric. What matters most is turning this into a ritual, a small nightly ceremony that tells your body the day is over and rest has arrived. When you build this habit for even 2 weeks, you begin to notice that falling asleep becomes easier. Staying asleep becomes natural, and waking up in the morning no longer feels like a battle but like a fresh start. Many men over 50 believe that low-energy, restless nights and constant fatigue are simply part of getting older, and they accept this decline as something they cannot change. But the truth is far different. The body is always ready to respond when given the right support, and sleep is one of the most powerful tools for rebuilding energy, strength, and vitality. When you make something as simple as a nightly golden drink part of your life, you begin to experience how quickly the body can reset. Every night becomes an opportunity to repair muscles, balance hormones, refresh the mind, and restore focus. Instead of waking up tired and dragging yourself through the day, you rise with clarity and energy. And the best part is that this routine does not require expensive supplements or complicated systems. It is safe, affordable, and natural. Just a small step that creates big changes. Men often discover that after 2 or 3 weeks of consistency, not only are they sleeping deeper, but their days feel brighter. Motivation returns, patience grows, and relationships even improve because they are no longer battling constant exhaustion. It becomes clear that sleep is not a luxury, but the foundation of health, strength, and longevity. And when you master your sleep, you master your life. Think about how many problems start with lack of rest, poor focus, irritability, slow metabolism, weight gain, low testosterone. All of these issues are connected to sleep, and by improving one simple area, you create a ripple effect across every part of your health. It is like oiling the engine of a car. Suddenly, everything runs smoother and stronger. The message here is simple. Do not give up on your body. Do not accept that aging must mean decline. Your body still has the power to regenerate and recover. You just have to give it the right fuel and the right signals to do so every night. When you prepare your warm milk with turmeric and honey, you are choosing to fight back against sleepless nights and low energy. You are choosing strength, focus, and vitality, and over time, this small choice builds into a lifestyle that keeps you healthier longer. So take this step tonight and see the difference for yourself, because the future of your health and energy is not written by your age. It is written by the choices you make, and better sleep can truly become the turning point that changes everything.